Hello everyone, welcome to the iCritic Media website. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your time here with me today. I'm your host Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and forgive the noise with the AC. It is really hot in Southern California today. But I did want to do an unboxing for Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street on 4K Ultra HD. Now this is being released because, well, right now, Tim Burton's got a hit movie in theaters, Beetlejuice, and as a result, many studios, at least the smart ones, are releasing some of his big hits on 4K for the first time, including this one. And this is a movie that I actually selected as the best film of the year. I don't know if I would do that today. I was a lot younger when this movie came out, and I just thought it was such a breath of fresh air for the musical genre, but I'd probably pick Ratatouille in hindsight as the best film of that year. I think it's held up a little better, but I do think this is definitely a highlight in Tim Burton's career. Some people claim this is the last great movie Tim Burton has made, or the last, even some would say the last good movie. I disagree, because he made Frankenweenie after this and Big Eyes, and there are good movies he has made, although this was probably the last one that was like truly stellar, if you want to get down to it. So first of all, I do like how it's got that glossy look. It's got that gothic look, but everything's shiny and glossy. I love it. I love the Johnny Depp just sitting there on the side. On the back, it continues with its great design. You have a picture of Johnny Depp and Helen Bonham Carter, aka Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Loveless, and or Mrs. Lovett, I should say. And yes, it is rated R. It is an R-rated musical. And you know, some people might not care for this adaptation of Sweeney Todd. I will admit that it's, especially having seen it on stage with Josh Groban, the stage production is more lively. Tim Burton was obviously going to make it more Tim Burton-ish. But hey, the songs are still good and everything. And Johnny Depp isn't a terrible singer by any means. So you take the cover off and, you know, same artwork, but without that gloss, so it doesn't look quite as good. Now, let's see, because this is always like the question mark these days. Will the discs have any special designs on them? Will they do a booklet? Will they do anything that makes it special outside of simply putting the movie on 4K? Although, again, that's all you need technically. I'm going to take the digital code out because I'm going to use that one. Sorry, folks. Sometimes I give the codes away. Sometimes I keep them. This one I'm keeping. And, well, not terribly surprised, but also a little disappointed too. So, what's interesting is, like, on the Blu-ray you have Warner Brothers, and on the 4K you have Paramount. That's because the companies went, you know, in this together when they released it, you know, one of those shared territory releases and things like that. Although I think this release is from Paramount. So I'm wondering if that means the Blu-ray, when it came out on Blu-ray, if Warner Brothers handled that, and now that Paramount is releasing it, they're doing the 4K, but they're keeping the old disc. I don't know. That's a very interesting look when you see it like that. And of course, the movie was made by DreamWorks. That was the ultimate filmmaker of this. So anyway, that is Tim Burton's Sweeney Todd, nominated for, I believe, 5 Academy Awards, if I remember. So I think this is a great movie, especially if you like musicals and Tim Burton. So I am happy to have it in my collection. But I am curious, what do you all think of this movie? Do you think this is the last great movie Tim Burton made? Do you believe there were other Tim Burton movies that he made that are, you know, good as well, or maybe even better than this? I mean, are you going to get this release? I'd love to know. So comment below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you at the movies.